Hello and welcome to another Workshop Wednesday video. Today we have something a little different. What we've got is a modified schools class. This is a old Hornby schools class from I think it's about 1982 or 1981. This one has been renumbered to King's Canterbury and has been repainted. So it works really well. It's got a nice smoke generator in it. I also have Stowe as well, so this is great. I can tell it's been repainted because you can, if you look at the tender here, you can see that the green really doesn't match the southern green that's on the side of the Loco. But if you compare this to a Stowe, it's identical. Now, unfortunately, what's happened with this particular tender is whoever repainted it, they also either used glue or secured the tender to the actual chassis of the Loco. So this happens from time to time, and I need to lubricate the motor on the inside. It works okay, the brushes are okay, so I don't really want to try to pry it apart. I think eventually, if the brushes go, I'll have to get like an X-Acto knife or something and possibly damage the paintwork trying to get that open. So what I decided to do instead was just to show you guys how it was possible to get to the mechanisms you need to lubricate through the bottom here if you really have to do it. So in order to make this happen, you're going to need a couple of things. You're going to need a light source, which we're going to use my phone, and then what we're going to do is basically just lubricate the inside. And what we're going to have to use are some paper clips. We're going to use the paper clips and extend them out a little bit further than we normally do. So normally you see me and I'll extend maybe the first part of the paper clip. So you'll see me, I'll take a paper clip like this and I'll normally just extend it like so and use that to lubricate it. But this time what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to extend it completely like this, so that I can get the oil and stuff inside here. Now what I'm going to do with the camera is I'm going to move the camera a little bit off to the side and then show you how to lubricate that. Then what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how the smoke generator in this works, and then we'll give you a little demonstration. Alright, so give me a couple of seconds to reposition the camera and get the oil, and we'll go from here. Alright, so I've repositioned the Loco, and we're basically going to use the standard liquid bearings oil. And just putting a couple of drops into a bottle cap, and then what I'm going to do is, initially I'm going to actually lubricate, so you can see, go lubricate there, and I'll lubricate it right there, and lubricate it Loco there, and it's quite tricky to see if you actually got it, so it's probably going to take a couple of passes. I can feel that it's hitting it, and it's okay if you over lubricate it a little bit. I'm also going to lubricate these cogs here, and likewise in there. And you don't need a lot, usually just a dab should do it. And you probably want to try to get the metal cog as well while you're at it. But it's really important to get that metal bearing that's on the top there, and I think I just got it that time. And so what we're going to try to do is do the same thing on the other side. This is a lot trickier, mainly because the bearing is sort of in between the brushes. So what I might do is just over lubricate one side and hope that that's enough to stop the squeaking problem. I'm going to push down a little bit on that one and push down a little bit on that to get that lubricated. Alright, so I've lubricated that, and I think it should be good to go. So next up, I'm just going to show you how the smoke generator works. Now the nice thing with this particular Loco is the face comes off, smoke box. You can see I've been messing with the kids' Thomas the Tank Engine for a little bit too long. The smoke box door comes off, and you can see inside here there's the reservoir for the smoke generator. And so basically what happens is this gets heated and the smoke comes out the top. So one of the things I discovered was that the smoke, the kind of little syringe I was using for the smoke generator here wasn't quite getting it into the smoke generator itself. And so what was happening was it was actually flowing around the outside of the smoke generator. So about a third of the smoke fluid I was actually putting in was getting out, and the rest was leaking down through the front. Now it's okay, it's plastic safe, so it's alright, it's going to create a bit of a mess. But what I decided to do was to actually dig up the Sooth smoke generator that I had, and it came with a special syringe and some of its own fluid. So I'm going to use this to inject the smoke fluid. And what I'm actually going to do is show it to you on camera while it's like this, so that you can see it flowing in. Now what I am going to do though is I'm going to reposition the camera again, just so that the light is shining in on it. I think that might be the best approach, or I might just try to shine the light from my phone in on it. We'll see. Alright, so give me a minute to get that stuff set up and we'll go from there. So I got the syringe ready. It's right here and ready to go. And we're going to be using this JT's Mega Steam oil. It's a smoke fluid, and it smells like coal-fired steamer. So basically it smells like a coal-driven steam train. And you basically just shake it up, and let's show you. Maybe I'll show you. You simply stick it in and extract what you want. Doing this one-handed, so it's probably a little trickier than it should be. That's more than enough. About one or so. And like I promised, I was going to, let's put the cap back on that. So what I'm going to do is take my phone here, and you can, there you go. You can sort of see the, I'll try to find a good position for it. And so you basically probably see the needle, and you just fill it. And you can see there it's now full. And so it only used a very small amount. Alright, and I'll put the rest of it back in the engine in a minute, but there you can see it's completely full. So what we're going to do is put the face back on, smoke box back on, and I'm having a day of it today. I'm going to put the smoke box back on, and then we'll power it up. Now the nice thing with this particular model is that the tender is actually got the motor in it, so you can put this onto the track and fire it up without the motor to kind of heat the smoke oil a little faster, and then you can attach the tender and have it go around the layout. So I'm going to attach the smoke box here like so. Alright, so we're going to go move that over to the layout and give you guys a little demonstration. Alright, so you can see there we've got a pretty good stream going up now of smoke. So I'm going to go and turn the power off to it, attach the tender to it, and you can see it going on the layout. But usually you want to wait about 30 seconds or so you get a pretty good smoke effect without burning off all the smoke fluid. So you want to turn the power down a little bit, especially since there's no motor load on it. And the tender's attached, so let's give it a go. Okay, so there you have it. I'll do a part 2 to this video to show you the smoke generators maybe in a running session once the backdrops along the back here and along the side here have been done. It'll make it a little easier to see the smoke. As you saw there against the white background it was pretty hard to see the smoke, but against the dark background it was easy enough to see it. Alright, so hope you enjoyed this Loco Works Wednesday video, something a little different, and until next week, hope you enjoyed the video, and until next time.